Oh yeah, we can do this. Here. It's under your TikTok's under review, right?
Yes, it's finished uploading, but it's under review.
Oh, here, let's see. There we go. Why is it doing that? Let's see.
I have new sponsors now.
Yeah, we'll go into those later, Josh.
Yeah. I'm gonna be making even more money than I did on party.com.
Canary Wharf, welcome in. How you doing? Hopefully it's a smooth user experience over here.
With two new
You got any questions? Rick James Estate, good to see you.
I just got two new sponsors that don't require us to be live when we don't want to be.
Correct. And we don't have to have a certain amount of hours in, so
We walked out on party.com. We didn't, they were holding me captive.
whoa.
I don't mean that. I meant they're holding me captive. Meaning they're not allowing me to have other deals. This way they can control my money.
Yeah, and I had asked Party if it was cool if we worked in a another sponsorship, because it was going to be after, hours that they want us live, and they didn't want us live on desktop. Plus,
and we're
the income.
No, we're not. No,
we needed to supplement the income if Josh wanted to travel and be on the road and continue promoting the company.
And we're like, no, we can't deal with you controlling our money. So we walked out on them.
Well, it's a mutual thing, Josh.
Yeah.
I have to say that
they were controlling my money, though. That I
wouldn't say that, Josh. They were generous for what
they didn't want me to have other sponsors
in certain ways.
Yes, they didn't.
Yeah, like in order for there to continue a stream, we needed to take on a sponsor. We also hadn't been paid in 3 weeks. Whether we got the hours or not, that's true. We didn't get the hours. So
their company
we got 18 or here, I got the hours.
Their company
Josh, don't just you don't.
They're failing. Sneeko.
Yeah, it's I mean, it might be temporary for them, but like just right now, it's not a coincidence that Sneeko supposedly had left 3 days before, or any of the work. It is what it is. Internal issues, whatever. Like
the company
if we're gonna be
okay,
guys, we're gonna start doing the math here, because that's all it really comes down to is simple math. So Josh doesn't make $400,000 a year.
I never did.
Josh never made $400,000 a year. So you guys believed him. And
with the party deal and the cameo and the merch, I was making about $200,000 a year.
That's even, yeah, and you were doing the tours. Well, you were doing the meet and greets. The meet and greets.
And then I left New York for a while, yeah.
Correct. So
and no, I was making like $250 with the meet and greets. When I left town I was making like 200 grand with all my incomes combined.
So he doesn't do the meet and greets anymore.
Because I'm not in New York long enough to do them.
Right.
And they were doing pranks on me. They were paintballing me, egging me.
Oh, at the meet and greets? Yeah, that's not right.
It wasn't worth it.
So yeah, it's good to see all you guys in here. We're gonna be giving away VIPs to our most dedicated chatters and people. What I guess they're gift subs and whatnot. So we're not getting paid to stream here, so we're doing it for fun and the love of it. But we're gonna do it at our own pace. But we're getting
paid by 2 more sponsors, so I'll be making more than 200 grand a year.
So if you really break it down, I don't know, does anybody wonder like how much was actually being paid? someone say that you were being paid $225 an hour? I don't think that that was ever the case, right?
I don't know, unless I got drunk at Lake of the Ozarks and signed a reduction.
I didn't give you a contract.
You said you think Casey got me drunk and made
Oh, I
me
don't know. I didn't say
sign
no. I didn't say that. I
something.
said you were signing something at the bar when you were wasted. And I don't know if that's where your contract changed or what. There wasn't any kind of I haven't seen it. So if that's the case, there was an average between 15 and 25 hours a week. That's all documented. So let's see. Josh was making $2,500 a week, no matter how much we streamed. It just needed to be over. I tried to keep it, at least whenever I would say, "Hey, Josh, you know, you should probably ask for payment. I've been fronting you for the past 3 or 4 days. Um, that he can ask for payment. It's probably best time. You know, he got over the 12 hours, which is what I thought. So when it was over 15 and 15 to 20 is where I would. Yes, certainly and certainly. You think that that's good money at 2,500, but Josh, when he gets his paycheck, he's been in credit card debt since I met him. So we could we were capped out at he was capped out at $2,500 a week. Now he was in credit card debt before. Right. So people are like, if people are asking like, why doesn't Josh just stream $1 million? Like it didn't work like that on his pay. Like no matter what, he was getting $2,500 a week. And he's already in credit card debt when I met him. Every week he overdrafts. So when he gets the 2,500, it's usually knocked down to what 2,100 plus the bills that he had to pay for the credit cards.
Two phone
Plus he has
bills.
2 phones. He has let's see. If he spent $150 a night on hotels, let's do the math here. Let's do the math. 100. This is just for a week. 150 times 7. That's $1,050 a week. Plus, you need $100 a night. And Josh can't have long. He can't book it for 3 days in because he gets kicked out of hotels, and then he'll just lose that money, and then he doesn't have anywhere. So
Yeah, like the La Quinta in St. Louis, they kicked me out because I had liquor bottles and nicotine pouches all over the floor. There was vomit in the room.
yeah, not good.
Yeah, and
So
they're
we'll do
like,
the
we can't
2,500.
deal with that.
So let's do the 2,500 a week minus 400. Let's say he has bills from what do you got? The credit card bill? How much do you pay a month on the credit card?
I try to get it. I on the Chase one, I like to pay a few hundred because I like using it for purchases because of the cash back rewards.
So
On the Capital One, that's just the platinum. It's the regular one. I pay less money. I pay like the minimum on that.
okay, so what do you think what do you pay a week or a month? What do you pay a month in credit card payments?
Usually like 300 on Chase and the $50 minimum on the Capital One.
But hadn't you been paying more because you were negative on?
No, I can't. The way these banks work, if you have every financial account is hooked up is in one place.
Everyone spam those Patricks. We need that KPP. Hit
So
that.
like if I don't have money in the checking account,
Everybody spam Patricks.
the Chase
More Patricks.
the Chase website doesn't allow me to pay the bill. Because like when I go out of the country or out of the state and my card is locked for it locks both my credit and debit cards because the way the banks work is every account is hooked up to the same thing. Any account, if you go out of the country or out of state and they block you, they travel restrict you, every single credit and debit card under your social is blocked.
Jesus. More Patricks. Spam. We need, not spam, but we bring all the Patricks on. We want them all. Thanks for the Patricks. Well, we'll get to that KPP fast, so I appreciate it. We love them Patricks. Thanks. Uh, so all right. So that's 1,050 minus what for? So he goes into the week with maybe not getting kicked out of the hotel at $650 to spend. Josh, how much do you spend in alcohol a day?
I usually like DoorDash some Captain Morgan or some Smirnoff Ices, and I pay like the delivery fees. I mean, sometimes, especially in like St. Louis, Nashville, I'll sneak out and I'll go to the bars alone. And like I'm an adult, so you
Yeah.
can't really stop me from going to a bar alone.
Right. And sometimes that ends. Well, anyway, a lot of he can't book these rooms out, and this is the issue that he runs into is he can't book the room for a few days because he doesn't know if he's going to be able to stay there the next day, based on his own actions. So
Yeah,
he needs that $100
if there's like
deposit.
vomit on the floor and there's nicotine pouches everywhere and empty bottles of alcohol everywhere, they don't like that.
Again?
I've gotten charged before for trashing the room.
I have too on
Yeah.
your my card on your room because you didn't
Right.
have the incidental left. So anyway, him doing the extra cameos from all of you guys. So thank you so much for the TTS. Josh really appreciates it. I never ever have taken any TTS. That's bizarre. I would never do that. This is on Josh's account. Guys, this is also not going to be our IRL channel. Our IRL channel is going to be on YouTube. So we're excited about that. There will be New York City meet and greets. We're really excited to have you guys in here. Thanks again.
The meet and greets will not be mobile. They'll be in a bar or a fixed location. I'm not gonna get egged and paintball
Right.
again.
So we're gonna be in. We won't have to be getting hours in to make sure Josh has a roof over his head, and it's gonna be at his own pace when it's possible and safe as possible. Josh got some pretty cool sponsors, and it's gonna be life changing for him. So he's super excited about that. No, Graham Margilla, that was not too many hours a week. It was a matter of having the finances to be able to do that. Sometimes we were just waiting on money, and I came out of pocket enough. It's so $1,000 a week for me. That just takes care of it's $1,050 a week for hotels. That's without incidentals. So that's all. Though, so we take me and Josh collectively had $466 a day to stay, hotels, and then the incidental. That's just the incidental. That's without our like travel. That's out without gas. That's without food, Ubers. So in order to get those hours in, which we were hounded about by not even Party, but the guy's brother, who actually had no idea what's going on. He's been guessing this whole time. So he fell off of a boat, off of a personal injury lawyer's boat, my friend, probably the worst person's boat to fall off of. Josh stayed on the boat. Me and Josh were able to stay on the boat and everybody else, but he fell off the fucking boat, off the back of the boat, and almost got chopped
Off
up
the
into
back of
pieces.
the, yeah, the propeller
The
could,
propeller could have
yeah.
fucking chopped him up into pieces. Luckily, my buddy's a good captain, and he's
Do
still
you,
alive.
that's not that, but that boat isn't really a yacht. It's
That's a
more like a boat.
That's a 68-foot houseboat. You can live on it. Yeah, that's a yacht, Josh.
Oh,
It's considered a yacht.
oh, so any boat that has at least one stateroom is a
Yeah.
yacht.
He also sim-farbed his way into bed. Should have just gone to his room, but he was I don't know. It was too wasted to walk to his room, I guess. So he sympathy farmed his way in, and they were laying there like pigs in a blanket. Anyway, Doug and Eddie slept on the floor of our. Josh shared a room with them, which he never even shares a room with anyone, but they needed a place to stay, and that's where. So we did that T-shirt collab so that we took care of the hotels that week for Doug and Eddie, and the food and their gas for their mom's car that is a 2003. It's like, bro, the car vibrated. I felt bad for these guys. I literally was like, hey, if we come up big with a casino deal or something, I want to buy you guys a new car. Like, I thought that they were, I guess, allies or friends. I guess they had an alternative motive the whole time. I was happy that they seemed to be friendly, I guess, and was just doing them a favor. They didn't do us any favors. So yeah, you could say cope all you want, but $1,000 a week is not enough to travel to 27 cities in 40 weeks. Yeah, so hopefully the viewer experience is just as good, if not better. Here, we're happy to have you here. We're really happy to have you here. So, um, yeah. Um, so the guy fell off the boat. Let's see. Uh, yeah, there was just a long list of stuff. I don't even know where to start. Uh, really wasn't gonna pay it any mind, but he spent about 2,000 hours. Does a 4-hour podcast every night about it. It's actually bizarre. Um, yeah. So that's that. $1,000 a week and $2,500 a week was not enough to go to 27 cities, but we somehow pulled it off, and we're excited about it because now, well, I didn't have a contract. Josh had a contract. He needs to see the contract, um, but I definitely passed it by them and asked, "Can we gamble on party?" And they were like, "Yeah." So, and I have the text to say that. So, I mean, it is what it is. I asked. I obviously asked. I didn't want to mess anything up for Josh's deal, but this is actually going to work out way better. Plus, the sponsorships that he's able to work with now. One of them, they kind of took over from the start, and then nothing came to fruition out of it. So, I sat down with the client and uh, was having a meeting with him about it. It was in Fort Lauderdale. And then he pulled up a seat, the brother pulled up a seat, and then went back after he saw that we were going to have an extra $6,000 a month to put back into the stream. By the way, all this traveling, we're putting back into the content for you guys. So there wasn't anything to save. I was coming out of my own savings to help Josh, I'm not wearing chrome hearts and diamonds and furs, guys. I wore the same clothes, and I have a few different hoodies and pants that I bring on the road, but we're traveling light. Josh wanted to go to a bunch of cities, so yeah, we're not upset. We're actually really excited to have you here. So we'll be doing our desktop and some IRLs on here, and then also on YouTube. The deals that we got today are going to supplement that income. So we're just here for fun, guys, and at our own pace. But we're excited to do it, and we're gonna continue to stream because it is the state of the art when it comes to entertainment, and we're really excited. Yeah. You wanna smash a phone right now or something?
No.
All right.
I think I finally learned from that. It took me 2 days to get all my app logins on it.
Uh
Not good.
Not good. Oh yeah, he smashed 4 phones.
3 phones.
3. I think it's 4.
3.
We're gonna be in Boston soon. We're gonna be in North Carolina. We're gonna be back in California. We're gonna be down to Florida. We're gonna be in Austin, Texas. We're gonna be in Aspen, Colorado. We're gonna be in Salt Lake City and Park City, Utah. We're gonna be
I
in
thought you said Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake, but we'll go to Park City as well. We're going to be headlining Mardi Gras St. Louis. We're going to be doing Mardi Gras New Orleans. We're going to be going overseas. We're going to fucking Europe. We're going to fucking Asia. So we're excited that you guys are here. Josh does need to put his health first. So this is the perfect time to do it. He's been taking it easy the last few days.
Last night I drank a whole bottle of Bailey's.
In your room?
Yeah.
Jesus. Anyway, we got a special guest coming on, and he can help sort this out as far as any explanation goes, because that's all. Yeah. All right, so we got a special guest coming on. Do you want to go by you or what?
Yes.
I got a call from Kevin coming in, so. Hold on. I got a call from Kevin coming in, so. Hold on. All right. Hold on. All right. All right, we're bringing him on. Wait, yo, you're on. What up? Here.
The owner of Hardy's brother, that bum ass that's sitting in his basement right now that hasn't left for about 4 months. Will that bum ass please identify himself in the chat for everybody so we know where he's at? Where's that bum ass Casey at? Where's that fucking loser at? Grifting off his fucking parents. Is he in the chat? We want to know if Casey's in the chat watching or not. I'm sure he is. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. We felt the need to go. Tony felt the need to go live tonight because Casey was slandering him, telling everybody that Tony went behind Brian's back, didn't tell him, and signed a gambling contract to ruin Josh when Tony sent Brian the fucking contract. So that clears that all up. It's all in text messages, which if you guys want to see, Tony would be happy to show you. So we just thought we wouldn't let Casey sit there and slander us anymore. What Josh and Tony have going on here, trying to, show you guys top level content. At the same time, every time they end, we got the owner of the platform's brother doing a 5-hour podcast critiquing every fucking thing that they do. This motherfucker, why doesn't he step up? Why doesn't he save him? Why doesn't he help him? He's just sitting there letting him get picked on. We watched this guy stand there like a fucking mannequin as Josh got ridiculed, and he never stood up once. It's on video 5 times. The pickler, Casey, stood there like a bitch. He did absolutely nothing. The
stood on the corner. Stood about 30, 40 yards away. Overseeing the content. The content curator. Fucking guy that's never made a fucking reel in his life.
The frat boy in West County Mall, he stood 20 feet back. All the people that were picking on Josh at the Lake of the Ozarks, he did absolutely fucking nothing. He stood there. When the mustard man showed up from Discord, when he crawled out of his fucking basement, when that guy creeped out of his fucking basement to the mall, Casey was such a non-factor in defending Josh that you forgot that he was even there. You had to go back and watch the video to remember that the fucking loser was even there. He's fucking 80 fucking feet standing back. Fucking coward. Absolute coward. When the guy came in and fucking fry bagged Josh, and Josh thought he broke his leg, and then a bunch of dudes came in and videoed Josh. Where was Casey? Tony was trying to help him to the car. These guys are sitting there videoing Josh, making fun of him. Why ain't Casey stepping up? He's the toughest guy on the internet. And then I had to step away
from Josh while that's happening, while Josh is hurting. That's not cool.
This guy had 5 documented chances to be Batman or to play Superman, and he sat there like a fucking mannequin. He sat there like a fucking broke-ass bitch. The guy's 30 years old living with his parents right now, by the way, in a basement. In a basement. The guy can't even talk after 9 p.m. or he's going to wake up his parents. He's a broke-ass loser. Why did he leave? Why did he leave the apartment where he used to eat plastic at? The place where he used to eat plastic at and where he used to throw up all over and scream at till 5 in the morning? Why did he lose that apartment? Why did he move in with his parents' basement? Why does he go on party and say, it's so good to be living home? I can help my parents get to their doctor's appointments, and I can help them so much. What good are you to your family members where you're drinking till 5 a.m., throwing up all over their basement? What good are you? How can you drive someone to doctor's appointments and be an assistant to your parents? Don't use your parents as an excuse to why you don't have your own place. That's bad, dude. That's really, really sad. It's pathetic. It's fucking pathetic, dude. You're pathetic. You're a loser. You're a loser. You don't have a clip that doesn't involve talking about someone else. You've been live longer than probably 99% of the live streamers that exist, that actually stream. You've probably been live longer than them. You don't have one clip that doesn't pertain you running your mouth about Josh or Tony. You don't have one clip. You don't have one clip. Your claim to fame was getting about an inch away from Josh's face looking like you were going to beat his ass. That's your claim to fame. That was your coming out party when everybody was trying to hide your identity and not tell everybody who you were, when you exposed yourself because there was a camera sitting there because you were too fucking drunk off all the free alcohol to fucking notice a camera sitting there. You fucking broke-ass fucking loser sitting in that fucking dungeon with that American flag looking like you're fucking getting ready to hold Al-Qaeda members hostage from a fucking war movie or some shit. Where are you even streaming from? Is there hostages down there? What the fuck is that place? You look like you're streaming. Are you gonna go do jujitsu on those mats afterwards? You got Gordon Ryan coming over to train you in jujitsu? This guy is a fucking loser. Anybody that watches his fucking streams, I feel fucking sorry for you.
You're just fed trash. It's just trash.
Because there's amazing creators out there. Even on Party, you had Sneeko, who mysteriously just disappeared. I don't know. He disappeared. Heel Mike just kind of mysteriously disappeared too. Where did Heel Mike go? Heel Mike disappeared 40 days ago. Heel Mike disappeared. Where did he go? Where did the Persian or the Muslim guy go that used to sit there and do commentary? Why hasn't that guy streamed in 25 days? Where'd he go? Where did he go? When's the last time Josh got a wire for streaming? They did 18 hours this past 7 days. They were waiting on a wire so they could go travel and keep streaming. Josh is out of money. The wire never came. They waited Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. The wire never came. So now they're sitting in Georgia. So you know, if you got any questions, just ask Casey. He has all the answers. He has all the fucking answers. Doesn't know how much Josh is making.
He just acts like he has all the answers to everything, and he knows nothing. He didn't know that I would even got paid.
Doesn't know how much Tony's making.
How do you survive? Look at from Party. Let's just do the math here. Per day. 142 minus taxes plus a room. Okay, cool. A shitty hotel room to work out of. Like that's all that I got, and we're on 28 cities. So yeah, it is what it is. I didn't have I already came out of my savings enough, and the past 3 weeks we did 25 hours, and I said that only 18 of them were credible, and then you know, we got he wasn't gonna send that. So I mean, it is what it is. I was kind of already expecting that. It's not a surprise because Sneeko literally left 3 days before that. So and then he called Party's brother, and Party's brother muted it while the conversation was going on, and then Sneeko literally typed in chat to unmute, and he still wouldn't unmute for 45 minutes. So it's not that big of a coincidence that it's not our fault. And honestly, Josh had an opportunity with a brand that he couldn't work with because of Party. Multiple. You think that was the only casino deal that we were offered? I mean, it's once a week, if not more, that we're offered to do that. And we held off. And if we wanted to keep the live streaming going, we needed to take in supplement income. So that's that. Like
What
we
other?
only
What
we
other?
wouldn't have
I'll give
if we
everyone.
would
I'll
have
give
been
everyone a minute
paid
to
more.
think. I'll
We
give
wouldn't have
everyone a
even
minute to
I
think.
wouldn't even explored another deal. But you know, we wanted to keep the stream going, and I wanted well Josh's situation that he had set up. I don't know. Let's see a contract because that will explain. Somebody
I'll
said
give everyone. I'll give
very
everyone.
confidently
I'll
that it
give.
was 225 an hour, which I'm not. Um,
I mean,
it
everyone
is what
likes
it
to
is.
rag on Josh. Let me talk for a minute. Everyone likes to rag on Josh for being non-tent and rubbing his nose and rubbing his ear and licking it, whatever. And whatever, it's great. And, you know, maybe he doesn't have the most to say. But in all honesty, on this budget, what streamer actually went more places than them this year? Take away Speed and Neon with their $1 million budgets. What other streamer went to like 15 states, 29 to 30 different cities over the course of like 40 weeks? Like, I mean, they're doing their best on the budget that they were given. I mean, like at the end of the day, it's about making content for people, and it's not every stream is going to be a home run or a grand slam. There's going to be some strikeouts. There's going to be some pop outs. There's going to be not every stream's going to be good. Some are going to be non-tent. Some are going to be fucking boring. Not everybody can be entertaining every day. Bam Margera, Viva La Bam back in the day used to have to make an episode once a week, 22 minutes worth of content, eight minutes worth of commercials. He had an $800,000 budget to make 22 minutes of content. You expect Tony and Josh to make 4 to 5 hours worth of content a day, averaging 120 and about $200 a day salary. And they're supposed to entertain you for 6 hours. It's impossible. We just try not to bust his ball.
Duh.
Like they're doing their best. It's not a cope fest. I give them a hard time just as much as anybody else. I'm a fan too. I bust their balls too whenever shit. I critique everybody. And if they're doing well, I tell them they're doing well. If I think they're doing bad, I ain't shit. At the end of the day, it comes to the opinion of the chat. The chat rules all, and the audience rules all. But like, not every day is gonna be crash outs and you know, jumping up and down and doing this and that. Like, there's gonna be boring days. There's just gonna be boring days. And for all those people that hated St. Louis so much, it was a regrouping stage so they could go back. Josh could stay at a really cheap hotel. Tony could go home. They could actually accumulate some extra money. That way they could get back on the road and travel. Because whenever Tony's home, he doesn't have to have the overhead of having to have a hotel every night, because Josh and Tony get different hotels. As much as everyone wants to believe they share rooms or whatever, they're two grown-ass men. They both have their own room.
The only time was Doug and Eddie
can
sleeping on the floor, and otherwise they would have been sleeping in their fucking car, which they've never mentioned. They were going to sleep in their car in a La Quinta fucking parking lot.
It was a Ramada.
Or a Ramada, yeah, just $130 a night. So we went to another one. I got him another room. It is what it is. Like, I don't know. They didn't like the fact that I didn't want to stream with Korean Daniel because Josh didn't want to. So I was sticking to Josh's word. And me too. Like, he does some shit that's even more dangerous. So it's like, it is what it is. Like,
I want to know which one of these. I want to know which bum ass fucking loser here's Casey. Not that any of Josh's fans are losers, but Casey, if he's a fan, he's a bum ass fucking loser. Because I promise you, every person that watches Josh, I guarantee they're all doing better than him. I fucking guarantee it. How does it feel to be the black sheep of the family? Anybody in the chat ever seen the movie Black Sheep, where Chris Farley's the fat, loser, drunk, alcoholic brother that can't fucking get anything right and is constantly fucking up? And then there's the good-looking, successful brother that fucking is running for governor. And it's got David Spade and Chris Farley. That's Casey's lifetime story. Casey's the fucking fuck up. Chris Farley fucking getting drunk, and Brian's the rich, successful brother that had to give his brother Casey a job so he doesn't feel fucking worthless, and he still ended up in his fucking parents' fucking basement. Look at him now. Go to party.com/dolphin and look at this fucking loser right now. Look at him sitting there looking at his fucking computer. He's probably going to call Jason Itzler afterwards so they can try to put a plan together. What are we going to do now? What are we going to do now? Fucking Jason Itzler would degrade Casey's flesh and blood on live stream, and then Casey would call him and talk to him An hour later on his live stream. It's bizarre. The fact that he would choose a evil, dirty human being over his own brother that was obviously helping him out, helping him out his way through life. When's the last time Casey clocked into a job? The guy's live fucking 24 hours a day. He makes what, $1 an hour, 50 cents an hour streaming rate? I want Casey right now on a party. It'll be a good clip, Casey. Since you would never let me call in, you fucking scared ass, bum ass, broke ass loser. Sit on that platform now with 3 fucking viewers. Okay, you got 3 fucking viewers in there right now. So why don't you pull up the amount of? I know you've streamed for over probably 2,000 hours. I'll give it you that. You stream all fucking day. Might as well. You got nothing else to fucking do. So you stream all fucking day, 1,000, 2,000 hours. Show us how much money Brian has fucking spent you for streaming. I guarantee it's under $5 an hour when you average it out. You make $5 an hour. Dude, go get a job, dude. Go get a job at CVS, dude.
All I told him to do was go home and get some rest. He was getting drunker than Josh every day.
He's more of an alcoholic than I am, isn't he?
By Casey's,
Yeah, I'd say so.
By Casey's logic, my brother owns a live streaming platform. I'm a live streamer. So if you're a family member of yours as a minority owner in a fucking professional sports team, does that mean you go play for the fucking team? You're not a live streamer, Casey. Give it up and just go join the workforce. Get a job at Enterprise Rent-A-Car or Bank of America. Put a shirt on, tuck it into some khakis, and clock your ass in, dude. Get out of your parents' basement and quit waking your family up, dude, with your drunken rants and your vomiting and you're sleeping on that black wrestling mat or whatever the fuck that is. Whatever the fuck that thing is behind you.
Yeah.
Behind you. I'm gonna dog shit. Get your IP. Get my IP. Whatever, dude. Put it out there. Go on Reddit. The only reason I'm even calling right now is because you were on Reddit. You're on Reddit slandering them again for the 20th time.
Spewing absolute trash, speculating about everything. Period. He's not informed. He's as informed as you guys. He doesn't get.
No, the chat knows more than him.
The chat actually knows more than him. He blamed Tony's. That's just him. So
there's guys.
That's one person. You think one person? He's not doing anything. He said nothing but the truth.
There's people that have been rocking with Josh since day one. Guys like Spoons, guys like Barry, guys like Stupid Clock App. They sit there, they put the puzzle together better than the owner's brother. They're more in the know of what's going on than the flesh and blood of the guy that owns the platform. That tells you how much confidence he has in his own fucking brother. That the fucking people that are on the platform that are the loyals know more than fucking he does. That's how fucking stupid and dumb he is and incompetent. That his brother can't even trust him with information because he'll get drunk and blurt it out. Oh, and by the way, the video I said of you saying all those horrible things about your best friend that you like to play on the phone with every night, Jason Itzler. Yeah, I got that video. We'll upload that to TikTok later for everybody to see. You said I'm a fucking liar, and I don't have a video of you saying horrendous, slanderous things about the guy that you call a friend. So I don't know who wants to be your friend if you're going to say those things about a guy that you sit on the phone with for hours. Horrendous things you said about him.
All I said was go get some rest, and I was like, hey, is it necessary to have him around? And he was like, no, I've had to deal with. I know what you're dealing with. He's had to deal with him his whole life, I guess. It wasn't a surprise. So
okay,
we left that there, and the guy hasn't had one canon event in his life since.
I'm gonna shut up because these guys they're sick of hearing my voice. I'm not gonna cut the content. Chat's king, the fucking community's king. They don't want to hear me rant anymore. I'm not content. I'm not a creator. I'm out of here, guys. You have a good night. Enjoy watching them. Desktop streams on kick.com/worldofTshirtsNYC, and the IRL streams will be on youtube.com/worldofTshirtsNYC is where they will be streaming for here and in the foreseeable future. Unless anything else changes, they'll let you know. Good night, guys. I'll be watching with you guys. You guys can call me a fucking loser and chat whatever you want. I love it all. See you guys.
See you, bro. So, yeah. Josh got 2,500. I got 1,000, and that only started 10 weeks in. So let's do the math. Let's see. And then we actually were given like a work card for travel that was for a month and a couple weeks, and haven't had that in months. So um, yeah. Uh, Fluff. Then we're then we'll have to deal with that we got to cross that road whenever that happens. But most likely not, because the kick streams will be on here, and the YouTube IRLs will be over there. So yeah, 1,000 a week, 2,500 a week. We didn't get the last one after 25 hours. He said that he was overpaying, I guess. I don't know. I called. We didn't get a call back, and I FaceTimed and he didn't answer. So whatever. We've moved on. We're excited to be here. We're excited for the future. We're gonna be traveling tomorrow, and then
We're going to North Carolina.
yeah. So we'll see you. We'll see you, Charleston, North Carolina.
Wait, Charleston, South Carolina.
South. No, it's North.
Charlottesville.
We're going to Charlotte, North. Yeah, we're going to Charlotte, North Carolina.
Charlotte, North Carolina. Oh yeah, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Yeah. So then we're gonna be Josh got a pretty big couple deals.
I got the I have a deal that will pay me as much as party, maybe even more.
Yeah, and they're excited to give us a security and travel and all of that. So we're excited to promote their brand. I think you guys will really like it too. I want to get everybody that's in this chat, especially all of our VIPs, OGs.
Why can't we go out of the country right after the court hearing?
Because we're gonna go to the X Games, and we're gonna go to the film festival, and we're gonna do Mardi Gras, and we're gonna stack up, and then we'll be on myprize.us.
We could travel abroad after which is first, New Orleans Mardi Gras or St. Louis?
We'll have to check. The 14th is St. Louis. That's just for a day.
So if
we're gonna be in and out of St. Louis,
so we could probably fly out of New Orleans.
I don't even want to spend time.
We could probably fly out of the country from New Orleans, right?
Yeah, that would be cool. We got, I think going to see your family before then, Josh.
No,
I think we fly out of New York. You should see your family for sure.
See my family.
Josh also didn't see his brother for 6 years or his grandpa for 18 months. And he wanted to go to Paris for Thanksgiving, but instead I was like, we need to go to New York. So we went to New York. Nobody really knew this, but I talked to his grandpa every day since May.
We were gonna go to Singapore, but there was a mix-up with my sponsor.
It's okay, Josh. You got your mental health was struggling the last few weeks, bro.
I know, but
it's not safe to go when your mental health struggling, Josh. I want you to go overseas. I want to go too.
So we'll do
I want to stream overseas and everything.
You think after New Orleans we'll be able to?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you got Core. Let's get your personal life figured out. Let's get you back healthy. Josh has been drinking protein shakes. I know he's got a Twisted Tea right now.
I drank a couple.
We're gonna be going on runs.
Shakes.
We're gonna be doing runs. We're gonna be streaming for fun.
Bojangles.
Joker man, no daughter. I only have nieces and nephews, but people I guess said that I had children. I'd be happy to have kids. I'd be proud dad. But you could stick on that. That's been going. That one's been since last January, bro. Like, get over there. It's not it. Canary Wharf, no kidding. But we're happy to see all you guys in here and underneath the same names. It's heartwarming. It's kind of like the Truman Show a little bit, We don't necessarily ever meet you guys. We met Spoons. Also, there's plenty of creators on Kick. You don't have to watch this. You can go elsewhere. And we don't know anybody anything. So we're gonna be streaming for fun. We're gonna stream a lot. We're gonna set up real streams that are not just walking around in circles to try to fill in hours, because we didn't have enough budget to in the budget to do bigger streams like the boat stream and like the fishing and games, ivory seats. This is probably gonna take a few streams to kind of to lock in the whole there's just a lot to show, and we're excited too. So there's no Uh, no confusion. I think you guys got misled by somebody that was just trying to farm content off of my name and his. So, all because I told him to go get some rest, and I told those Cheech and Chong in Vegas to that we didn't want to stream with one person, and they like I guess got butthurt over it. Maybe I don't know. The brother, the filmer, I told him about 40 times that he was kind of making me like a little bit, I don't know, uncomfortable. His hands were clammy, and I asked him 5 times if he was on something. I asked him 30 times if he was on something because it was so evident, or it was a mental, um, episode perpetually for like days, and like that's okay. I don't want to talk shit on it because it's a real thing. I didn't say it out loud. I didn't say it in front of anybody, but I told him multiple times, like, hey, I need you to chill. You're kind of talking. He'd get real close, and then he's back, and then he's like this, and trying to ask questions, and then it's very comes into the room smelling like a cigarette. Like it was very bizarre. It was like Orlando Brown. Yeah. So, yeah, that one was just kind of like, hey, they trolled all you guys by making you believe that. That's absolutely bizarre. I literally like had those guys' back, and I knew from the get go that they weren't like within our best interest. So I fed them a bunch of bullshit, and they went and told everybody. So they kind of just I smoked them out. It is what it is. Um, I'm broke boy block. I'm sure he is. He's delusional, and we don't know that guy anything and never did. He wasn't either of our bosses at all. He's not even an employee. I don't believe he's literally just a cloud chaser. I guess I don't know, or just I don't know, a loser. So I just asked, hey, do we have to have your brother around? Like, I think you know what we're doing.
I've
He's like,
never
no, I
been
get it.
to Charlotte, North Carolina. I've been in the airport there, but I've never seen it.
Really?
What's it like in Charlotte?
I don't know. We're gonna see.
What are we doing in
I
Charlotte?
told you earlier, but I'll tell you after because we don't want them to ruin it. But we're really looking forward to it. Yeah. So I hope that cleared the air a little bit. I don't know. It really wasn't as dramatic. I guess they stretched that out as long as they could. Kind of bizarre because kind of like acted friendly, and they showed their true colors. So everybody did. I mean, everybody has. It's hard to even be around a lot of people. So it is what it is. We really didn't want to fuck with that dude or those other dudes, but they just showed up. So I was like, okay, they want to help. Like, here, run the stream. Make yourselves useful because we're doing you guys a favor. Kind of like that other Tony dude. Like, dude, you knew what you signed up for. Like, what? You didn't know that Josh does this? Like, then you probably should have done your homework on who you were going to be working with, you know? That probably would have been smart. Um, yeah, but you know, any other questions? You guys want to ask some questions? We can answer some questions for you guys. I'm trying to explain and honestly, the nicest and most common sense way possible. Yeah, he didn't bring anything. We didn't want to be on the boat with those people. We didn't care if it was a black car or what they drove us in. We didn't want to be with those people. It wasn't content. It wasn't who we really wanted to work with. But a lot of situations like that happened, and it was out of my hands. So I was just there to make sure Josh was good. You know, let's see. We will be IRL on here. It's just gonna be in a different type of setting, guys. Like that wasn't gonna be sustainable at all. I did ask. I said, what did I say? I said, as far as the on my prize, I said, which is stupid to even have to ask this, but let's see. I sent over the contract from the gambling to party. Said, who cares what the peanut gallery says? Um, are we allowed to gamble on party? My prize, uh, gives us money to play, and we can give it to chatters. Said, yeah, I should get some cut in on some of the profits though. I said, yeah, let's all make money. Which I agree. Um, I said, why is everyone making a big deal about gambling? When is a good time to talk? We talked about it. Um, why is everyone making a big deal about gambling? Who cares what the peanut gallery says? Sent the contract. Um, yeah, so we got the clear to do that. I don't know. Uh, then the message was part of it, I guess. So I asked for the pay for the 18 hours we did. Let's see. Just the last one was Chicago for 4 hours. It was really 7 hours, but I cut 3 hours off because we were in the car. So those 3 hours didn't count. St. Louis at the City Museum for 2 hours. At the Tampa bar for 2.5 hours. The studio in Tampa, that was after midnight for 3 hours, but I didn't count that. New Year's Eve in Tampa after midnight. I knew it wasn't credible because it was after midnight, so he liked us to not do after midnight streams. So I didn't count those 4 hours. We went fishing in Fort Lauderdale and then to dinner for 6 hours, and we did the Miami makeover for 4 hours. That was 25 hours IRL and 18 hours credible. And he said the show was over, and I called, and then I called again and texted, and I called again, and we didn't get anything back. So that's all good. Honestly, weight off the shoulders. We don't owe anybody any hours of anything. And Josh is his own boss, and I'm my own boss. So that was we're streaming for free right now, and that's all good. We want to stream. It just needs to make sense, and not to get count hours and to be pressed about it. Like if it makes sense for Josh's mental health to be on a live stream, then yeah. But if he's struggling, like, and in the past, I felt morally compelled to not, because it was ugly, and it gets ugly and too crazy even when the stream's off. So as bad as you guys want to see that, like, it's just not safe. Him sitting in his room, too drunk to talk or even comprehend. So never made Josh do anything, and I just have to, highly recommend. I did my best for the company. It was a great opportunity. I think with more of a budget, we would be still on the road, doing schools, doing well, I don't know. We could jump out of a plane if we had a budget, but we're just
I've
looking.
jumped out of
I know, but we could
planes
jump out of a plane on live stream or something wild.
on live
I mean,
stream.
that would be wild if we had the fun. So, it wasn't that we couldn't keep up with the party. Party couldn't keep up with us, and we needed more money. And it is what it is. That's what happens with startups, and that's okay. I don't hold that against them at all, like at all. I get it, but like Sneeko just left 3 days before that, and I don't see why he would other than just that. So it's like, you know, um, I'm being respectful and saying, it is within our best interest to like probably go. I mean, it's not like we tried to get it back or anything. We just kind of were like, okay. Josh sent me a text and said, "Looks, what'd you say?"
Looks like we're done with party.
And then we went on with our lives. Josh got some rest the last few days. His brother doesn't know anything about anything. So those guys that he talks about me and those guys are friends still. So he's just talking out of his ass over there. So if you want to consume trash, I would head on over there. But otherwise, we're going to be here on kick.com/World of T-Shirts NYC. I gave that guy a chance and he fucked it up. He was weighing down the boat, dude. Like, I can't take care of two alcoholics, and Josh is autistic, and that's a lot. And when one person is weighing down the boat and showing up on my room with his glasses on at 3 o'clock in the morning or at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, knocking on the door, trying, where's my room? Like, you don't have a room. I bought my room. Go get your own room. You're a man. Go fend for yourself, bro. Like, go get your own room. And he just didn't understand why he couldn't come in. And like, I was, you know, I didn't want him in the room. It was my room. Why is he coming in the room? So, that was bizarre. There were a lot of other instances. I guess we should just get to it. Let's see. Um, we didn't want to do that stream where Josh sat in the hot tub for 4 hours. Like, we really didn't want to do that.
What stream?
Just where you got the haircut for 3 hours. Like, you you were going to be going into sober week, and he just sat on the back of the boat and or his brother just sat on the back of the boat and didn't do anything. He didn't bring any value to the stream. He didn't stick up for Josh. He didn't stop anybody from doing anything. If he did, it was like maybe once or twice. Like, we don't owe you a thank you. Like, duh, you stood fucking 40 yards away on the other corner and didn't defend anything for the pickler, the mustard. Let's see what else. The guys down at the lake. Like, you did nothing, bro. Like, you weren't bringing any value. Eddie, you were giving me anxiety and Josh anxiety too. I asked you to like kind of like calm down. It is what it is. Doug just took his brother's side and trolled and gave you guys a bunch of bullshit. It is what it is. I helped Cheech and Chong as much as I could. I knew I had a feeling that it was that. So, you know, I smoked him out, was saying we were going to be making millions, and you know they went and were like, hey, they're signing $1 million deal. Like, you know, it potentially could be, but you know, Josh has to show up, and you know, things have to work out, and we want to expand. We want to make everybody money on that brand deal. So we'll see you at myprize.us/invite/world of t-shirts. And I have my own code as well, but I'm not going to announce it. Use Josh's code on that. We will be going to bars on stream. We're going to be doing all that. Just because Josh wants to.
Yeah.
I don't need to see another bar for the rest of time. I've seen enough bars. Since
I'm the
May
one
1st,
that needs to see the
since
bars.
since May 1st, we went to St. Louis, New York, Boston, Miami 5 times, Los Angeles 6 times, Tampa, Columbus, Ohio, Cleveland, Louisville, Indianapolis, South Bend, Indiana, Champaign, Illinois,
I just grew tired of
Nashville,
St.
yeah,
Louis.
South Bend, Indiana, Bloomington, Indiana, West Lafayette, Indiana, Nashville, New Orleans, Memphis, Kansas City, Columbia, Denver, Phoenix, Las Vegas 4 times, San Diego, San Francisco, Scottsdale, Fort Lauderdale 4 times, Miami, what was it, 3 or 4 times, maybe 5 times, Newport Beach 2 times, Laguna. So we've been like down the we've been in about 27 cities since May 1st, 15 states. We've averaged between 15 and 20 hours a week, other than the last 3 weeks that took 3 weeks to do 18 hours. But Josh was having a hard time. He's autistic, and he's got a long list of other things that he deals with, which I do sympathize for, because he is not the same as everybody else. And, you know, that just, it is what it is. So if we didn't have the most content the last 3 weeks, hopefully you can go down the list of streams. And we were definitely streaming. And if they don't appreciate that, then, you know, that's their own opinion. But we've been on the road since May 1st, streaming with Party together. And yeah, it was what it is. So let's see. Does Chad have any I mean, you guys got any questions about this? Like, I've no. There's no bullshit to feed. I don't care. The truth is not that crazy. I guess I don't know. He was trying to sabotage and just do bizarre things throughout the way as well, which didn't make it any better. So I guess he got your guys' attention if you watch him, but he just fed you trash and contradicted himself. He was an absolute hypocrite and a joke, and it's on site, so just know that. I promise. On a live stream, I promise. Yeah, probably. Oh, the deals are actually twice as much as the party. We just couldn't take it with party. So we'll see you guys on myprize.us/invite/world of t-shirts. We're looking forward to seeing you guys there. We're going to be handing out some sweeps cash to play with and gold coins. I already uploaded a list of people that had been on there. Yeah, Canary Wharf, just getting started. This one was for just you guys from there for an explanation. I mean, it is what it is. I don't have anything to like make up here. Cheech and Chong, I guess the brother got upset that I like put him in his place a couple times, and I did it nicely, very cordially. And his brother just kind of like went left. I didn't even really have a problem with Cheech, just Chong. As far as the brother goes, yeah, uh, there's too much. It's bizarre, and I hope that he gets help. Joker man, what don't you get here, bud? Never capped one. Yes, they did. Fluffhead, of course. But this was a lot for him to explain as well. But he can answer some questions. Let's see. Is that D Safford 23? I'll write it down right now. I got a long list of you guys that I'm gonna be giving sweeps cash to. Um, the Christmas stuff as well. Yeah, we were just gonna sort that out after all that passed. We also have to send it out from New York. So, Safford, will you comment again because I'm gonna make top 50 people. Make sure to use that invite code. Where is it? Nat from the block. Good to see ya. Where's Safford? D Safford 23. Last week, Josh spent $40 on a haircut, 65 or I'm sorry, $40 on a ride, $65 for a haircut, $140 at the casino, $15 at Steak and Shake, $85 on a jacket, $40 for socks, $40 on a ride, the Midland Hotel, $150, $110 for the next one, $59 deposit,
Where was the
$40
Midland? That was
shots.
Chicago.
Yeah, $20 underwear, $140 on the east side, $120 Best Western. I bought party hoodies for $81, parking $15
I
at the
spent
City
money
Museum,
on the
parking
Ritz
$60,
Carlton and the Four Seasons.
party $60 on at the City Museum, food 30, Josh $50 for VIP band at a club, flight 280, baggage 100, kayaking
We
that
never
we didn't
actually
do the
went.
kayaking.
We went.
No,
I did a paddle
that was just a put
board.
on when we did. No, I actually still paid for it, but couldn't because the flight. But I still paid. That's fine. Take that off because I paid for it. Gas $30, or the ride. Food 30. Hotel Tampa 140. Uber 10. 25 Uber. 25 Uber. 50 Uber. $300 ride to Fort Myers. $200 ride to Fort Lauderdale, 180 hotel, 180 hotel, 180 hotel, $80 Uber, food $20, 150 hotel, 150 hotel, 150 hotel, phone $103, and $170 Uber there and back from Miami for the video. So that's last.
The phone was only
$103.
Yeah, because I have the Apple Care on
Right.
it.
So, yeah. We're there's a lot I didn't feel like saying over there because it's like, it's your brother's thing. Like I'm not gonna fuck up Josh's deal by like embarrassing him. But I promise, on site, bud, on site. I will. I told you to come out in Chicago too. I also told that guy in New York to come out too, and he didn't. It is what it is. So, he just wanted attention, and so he made up stuff. But one of the first streams is going to be me going to LabCorp to get a hair test for what drugs I guess were in my system or aren't in my system. So we're gonna do that live stream. That'll be
Why a
awesome.
hair test? Why?
Because I think it's for longer. I'll go as long as back a year. Let's do a year. Is there a year test? Can we do a year drug test anywhere? I'm down. Oh no,
It's-
Jim Jones! It dies tonight.
They call it
There's nothing
They
after
call
unless
it
it's on site.
LabCorp in this.
We're not gonna drag that on.
They call
I'm good.
It's called LabCorp.
Yeah, there's one called
In
Yoco.
some states, it's called Quest Diagnostics.
That's a good one too. So we'll use any of those. We'll do that on live stream. I'm excited about that because that would be bizarre if you thought that I could be on supplements doing this. That's or stimulants doing this. That's fucking wild. He's a high functioning autistic. Like, it's exhausting alone. Imagine a hangover. I rarely drink.
You've never had a hangover?
No, I've had a hangover. I just hate them.
I get them. Like, my hangovers, my head doesn't hurt. I'm just nauseous and throwing up.
Yeah. So we're gonna do that LabCorp drug test. That'll be one of the first ones. Also, we're gonna continue the Miami makeover, but we're gonna finish it somewhere else.
When am I getting the spray tan?
You get it, North Carolina.
North Carolina.
Yeah, but we'll finish the.
What?
We'll do it there. Well, repost fish. I will bet you $10,000 that I don't. How about that?
I really
10 grand
want
on it.
that spray tan.
Who wants anybody for the 10 grand bet? I'm down. Bring a $20,000 bet. 30, whatever, 50. I actually didn't do the streaming stuff for money to begin with. It was honestly just for like almost hotels for the week. So that's not enough to run the stream at all. And also just ran the camera because Josh didn't have one. So who wants to go on the LabCorp Quest Diagnostics one? We're down. We're also looking for a videographer because I won't be handling that while we're on any IRLs. Sorry. Not sorry. Yeah. They did. They stayed on the floor, and I gave them a room. They couldn't afford a room. They had like $700 to their name. It was from I guess a sub that they were given over there, and they didn't give Korean Daniel anything. I have it on video. Him saying that he didn't get anything when he was actually the show, but it is what it is. Dude, do we look worried about anything? It's honestly a weight off our shoulders and my shoulders that I don't need to fucking meet hours. That's so stupid. He's autistic. He's not going to meet the hours. He's autistic and he's an alcoholic.
Don't call me an alcoholic.
I love you, Josh, but there's some things you got to sort out in your personal life before you're going to be the best live streamer in the world, you know? Or the most coordinated one. Though I was playing cameraman. That wasn't what it was. And we had a budget for a little while. We had a lot of content going. San Francisco, if you remember, that's when we had like a company card, so we were able to like come out of pocket for videographers along the way and camera guys along the way. So certainly uncertain, come play cameraman, please. Would love you to. Any of you guys could step up. Well, most of you could step up. It's D Stafford 23. D Stafford 23. I wrote it down, I think. D Stafford 23. D Safford 23. Okay. I got you, bud. I promise. Allie would love for you to come on and talk to Josh. Anybody that can help Josh, any kind of psychiatrist, anyone that specializes in addiction, substance abuse. Josh is open to seeing. He doesn't want to check himself in. He wants to see a doctor every week. He needs to make enough money. You guys aren't taking in consideration within those $10,000 that
Yeah,
he got a month.
there is
He had
there
an ER visit once a month that I paid
there is
$225.
outpatient rehab.
Yes, I think you should do
Yeah.
that, Josh.
I don't really feel like checking myself in. There's outpatient.
Can we go to an outpatient rehab on the East Coast?
I mean, after we go overseas, we can.
Okay, that's fair. We'll hold you to it. But can you see a doctor
I'll
for a
see a
consultation in
doctor,
between?
yeah.
He's seen doctors.
For like a
He sees a doctor
physical.
once a
For
month
like
and a
yeah.
psychiatric evaluation.
Yes.
And you have to do that when you haven't been drinking because your drinking
that's
causes.
That's not a 5150,
No.
is it? If I
No,
see
Josh,
a
but Josh,
psychiatrist.
Josh, I 5150 you before, bro. You know that.
I know, and I wasn't happy.
Yeah, but you needed it. You were gonna drink yourself to death.
You said it was either 5150 or jail.
Yeah,
right?
the cops were gonna come either way, but it was good that they had a medical services there. They took you to Cedar Sinai.
So if I wasn't 5150, I would have been.
The cops were gonna come either way, but there wasn't an explanation. Chat was already calling. They called to the restaurant because you threatened to, you threatened. Don't, Josh. You just threatened something that you can't threaten, that you didn't mean, but still the night before you did some things that were scary. We're not going to go into it.
Yeah, California and Florida take those things very seriously.
Every state should take it very seriously. And if you ever do something, Josh, they need to pick you up and sort that out. You don't need to be running from anybody.
Florida
you need to be held accountable.
California take it the most seriously. Florida's worse because if you get Baker acted in Florida, they can also Marchman act you.
Right. Stupid clock app, I know. That is what it is. And Fluffhead, I agree. Josh said it. Fluffhead said, "Come on, Tony. He'll never do it do it willingly." Their night, Josh crashed pretty hard, but he needed to settle down before he goes anywhere. This needs to be on Josh to do because it will be a good thing. And nobody wants you to die, Josh. I mean, actually, there probably are, but a lot of people want I bet you a lot of people want me to die, which is scary and bizarre. I don't wish hate or death or anything on anybody, dude. An apology would be good. I forgive my trespassers. So that is part of our Lord's Prayer, and I do stick to that. So when I feel like someone is sorry to me as if I would be sorry to the Lord, I forgive them. I don't forget though, but I would apologize, and I'm owed a bunch of apologies, but I'll never get them, and I don't expect them. It is what it is. But thank you for all that stuck with us. Christ is King. I'll pray for you guys. I pray for Party. I pray for Party's brother. I pray for Cheech and Chong. I'm praying for all you guys. I don't hate anyone. It was a weight off of our shoulders, and it's gonna work out for the best. And I hope everyone's successful with what they do, but they should come at it correctly. This making up fake storylines and all that is just absolutely bizarre. So we are going to say a prayer. We're going to say that Our Father, and the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, Our Father, who art... Josh, you want to do it? Do you want to do the...
Not right
now. No prayer for Josh. Well, I'll pray for you, Josh. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Thank you for all that you guys have done for Josh. Thanks for welcoming me to the community. If you did, if you didn't, hope you try to see the good, because it takes a lot of work, a lot of stress, and a lot of energy. So I'm doing my absolute best. I think Josh, I think you should start trying to do your absolute best. And I've seen you try. Josh took some time when he went home in November for Thanksgiving to see his family.
Yeah, and I detoxed a little bit.
Yeah.
I did drink a little bit. I had wine with my family.
Yeah.
But and then I had a couple beers at that hotel near my house.
Yeah.
But like I wasn't getting drunk in Long Island.
Right. So I saw you put in the effort. I saw you put in the effort uh during sober week. I saw you did not drink during sober week. He did not drink during sober week. Day 8 was 4th of July.
That
So
means I'm not an alcoholic if I can quit
you were
whenever I
sweating. You were
want.
having some you were sweating, but by Friday you were good. You were good. We went.
You can sweat wet from a hangover
I know, but
too.
you were trembling a little bit, Josh, a little bit through it. But I could
Hangover,
tell that
you
you
can
were.
tremble from a hangover. I mean, I wasn't having, like if I was that bad, like I would have had a seizure on the second day.
Is this the real stupid clock app in here? Um, is this real stupid clock app? Just needed to know.
Like I didn't start
I'm gonna give you a VIP
today.
if
I
that's the
didn't
case.
start drinking until 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah, Josh, you're so much better than just an alcoholic. Come on, man.
Right.
We'd really just rather be at a tavern drinking. But uh, you know, there's certain he had certain obligations with the company, and I didn't. He didn't have anything set up, but we had a few things that we needed to set up either way. So those are working out, and we're excited about it, and it will work out for the best. Well, we want to come on here. We want to be on live, but it just has to make sense, and it has to be um, on our time and not someone else's. So with Kick, we're able to do that, and YouTube and whatnot. So Josh just has to, he knows what he needs to do, knows what he can't do. I will be cutting it if it gets too bad. Fluffhead, I can't predict that. I've never set Josh up to crash out. I've never set up a fry bagger. I've never set up, the other night I was pretty aggravated as well because Josh did go. It was pretty intense. Um,
In frickin' Boca
Here, Grand Marshal,
Raton.
all you've ever done is caused issues. See you forever, bro. We're good.
I thought Boca Raton would be a safe place because it's pretty much a retirement community.
Yeah, that's why we went out there. Um, yeah, those guys. I don't know. I guess their angle was I'm just gonna lean in with everybody that says that they're unhappy that there was either there's a crash out, it's my fault. I don't know how that makes sense, but and then there's no crash out, then that's my fault. So there's no winning as far as that argument goes on my side. So like whatever happens happens. Um, we went to Dana Point, didn't we?
Went to what?
Uh, Dana Point.
Where is that?
What's up?
Where is Dana
Holler
Point?
XC 490. Good to see you. Yeah, it's all good, dude. Thanks for being cool.
Where is Dana Point?
By Laguna Beach. So we're gonna be giving out 5 VIP badges to our top guys. Um, we wanna say thank you. So stupid clock app. I hope it's the real one. Um, it looks like you are. So we're gonna be giving out that VIP. I'll do that now. Let's see. VIP. VIP. Stupid. Is that stupid clock app with a 1? Spoons. Where's your VIP and OG badge? Thanks, guys, for just being real ones. Stupid clock app. I'm sorry about any difference. I knew where you were coming from on it, so I knew, bro. Let's see. Stupid. All right. Who else in here? Let's see. All ball. All ball. Oh, you didn't use the referral code. All ball, you didn't use the referral code over there, I believe. Let me see. I have a list. All ball. Let me see. Okay, I have it written down. So we'll say that I'll go check. You got to use the referral code either way. Let's see. Certainly uncertain. You're getting a VIP, bro. Thanks a lot for everything. Let's see. Studio. Channel. Let's see. You know what movie just came to mind? Have you guys ever seen Grumpy Old Men? Certainly. What is it? Bro, 667. I do. But I believe it has strikes, so I'm not trying to mess with that. We're
What
starting
has
from here.
strikes?
On your other one.
On other what?
37 for giving him a call. Let's see. Where was that? Why is he spiraling? I just told it, I told it how it was, bro. Like we literally just needed a break.
Who said I'm spiraling?
No, they said Party's brothers spiraling in chat. I that's just is a psychopath, bro. Just told him to go get some rest. I didn't even necessarily dislike the guy, but I didn't trust him, and obviously for good reason. Same with Cheech and Chong, and look
Who's
what they
Cheech
did.
and Chong?
Those guys in Vegas that slept on our floor in Orange County. So they slept on the floor.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, and I paid for their gas and their food and housed them for 5 days. But he had a meltdown in the room a couple times, and I tried to like make sure it wasn't around or nothing happened with you in the room or you got in trouble because of anything, but like it was just bizarre. They slept on the floor. I paid for their and then I got another room to sleep in, and they slept in the bed. I think they sleep in the bed together? Did they sleep in that bed together?
I don't
next
know.
yours? Next to your bed? Did they? Not you. Not you.
Someone did.
They slept together. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, they sleep, I guess, in the same room or on the same bed, rather than sleeping on the floor or in their car. I didn't want them sleeping in their car. They were going to be running the camera. Doug wanted to be, I guess, on stream and try to build his audience. I thought that was, I thought I was doing them a favor, bro. So certainly uncertain. I added those badges, the OG and the VIP badge. Let me see if I did for sure. Certainly uncertain. Certainly uncertain. Yep, you're on both, bud. So thanks for your dedication and thanks for having our back. Yeah, Abba, we're good on that for now. Josh's mental health is coming first, so that's that. There's not enough money to do that, by the way. There wasn't enough money to do 30 hours a week if we were traveling, bro. I just did the math for you. You can go back and check. Anybody can see this. Witness me one gets the badge. Thanks for being there from the beginning. If people hate on you, it is what it is. But stupid clock app. I actually have to hold off for a little bit. I've actually seen Witness Me say a bunch of bad shit about me, and I don't know why. Actually, I don't know why all you guys do, other than the stream not being on for as much as you'd like. And if we had more of a budget and more resources, then there would be. So, um, are you sure? I'm gonna believe stupid clock app, and we're gonna go ahead with the Witness Me. Um, let's see, where's Witness Me? Witness Me one. Okay, all right. If it was somebody that it wasn't, yo, people make my name all the time and say stuff. It happens. I'm gonna go with stupid clock app because he is kind of like the eye in the sky. He oversees all the content, and I appreciate him, to be honest. Um, he gets it. He really gets it. Uh, you know, I don't. Whenever he gave me shit, I don't think that he was coming at me sideways. I just wish that he would have. I wish, I wish I could have been clearer with the info, and then I don't think he would have been disagreeing with me. So, um, yeah, these VIP badges are not going to be just given to everybody. So I wanted to make sure that the people that got them have been dedicated. Yeah, Cheech and Chong did lie. That was bizarre. I'd actually seen it done before with Party's brother. Like it is what it is. Um, all I said was is like we didn't want to stream with the other guy, and they like were like that's backstabbing. Like how is that backstabbing? And then talking to Cheech about how Chong was acting wasn't trying to break them up as brothers. That's delusional. Same with party owner's brother. Like I'm not trying to break them up as brothers. Like obviously there's like a trust issue there on Cheech and Chong's side. Like Cheech was being more reasonable than Chong, and Chong's older than Cheech, and Cheech just kind of like followed what Chong did in the end, which was delusional, and not sustainable. So I'd apologize if I were them and move on. So, um, not per dark. Good to see you in here. Not per dark is getting a badge. Thanks for all your hard work on all the clips and being reasonable when it came to it and forming storylines. As far as well, one guy in particular, and not Party's brother, that was just bizarre. Some of the I guess when he said Josh's stomach got pumped, that's crazy. He didn't get his stomach pumped. I mean, it's not that crazy to say, but it's like it didn't happen. Um, did need to call medical attention um, multiple times off stream, and that's okay. That's not a bad thing. He has some issues that needed to be worked out, and it's not a bad thing to take mental health serious, guys. So please take your own mental health serious as well, or anybody close to you. I would not be here if somebody else wasn't so bad to Josh in the past. I was compelled to. So don't take mental health as a joke. Um, and you know, it's not it's not a joke. It needs to be taken very serious. Like very, very serious. And I'm doing my best, no matter what unexpected thing happens with Josh's mental health. And I'm not going to leave his side, even if he did get uh, put in against his own free will. I'd I'd make sure I stayed in the same city and that he got out okay and kept everybody updated. I think that it would be best for Josh to check in. He doesn't want to, but we do go to mental health behavioral specialists. We have gone to multiple hospitals with all the moving parts happening. It is what it is. Forgive him a call. Okay, so $1,000 a week, bro. That's not what you say it is. So that's not sustainable. And I've lasted 40 weeks on that, dude. or no, but only 32 of them, or 34 of them were paid. So, and the last one wasn't. So we were left out in the cold. But it's all good because we had hand warmers and a place to go. So for giving me a call. I don't have children, just nieces and nephews who I love very much, and you know, I guess that was a joke from the beginning. Like I don't have kids. I'd be really happy to have kids one day. How about you guys? Do you guys want kids? Do you guys have kids? Let me know. Aquanic, yeah, that guy's a basement dweller, and he can come on and live debate me at any time and show his face. I dare him to. I dare him to. Look what chart 37, but nice try. And like fine wine though, you know. People say that you're how you look it. If you look younger, then it's your spirit, and it is what it is. So. Low coffee here. We're gonna be moving over to party or my. We're gonna be moving over to. We're gonna be moving the party over to myprice.us/invite/world of t-shirts. Guys, I guess if you have any other questions, we're gonna be heading over there. So thanks for following. We're looking forward to giving out those. Let's see. We're gonna give out one more VIP badge. Let's give one more. Let's see. Let's see. Lil Feed, you've been really. Oh, not per dark. He's in. Lil Feed has put in a lot of time into videos and clips. Um, so we're gonna add him as a VIP. Thanks for all the hard work and time you've put into covering all this and in a fair and reasonable way, and didn't make up stupid storylines that made no sense and didn't have any kind of depth. So we just added you to the OG. Oop, oop, oop. Per dark. Yeah. Okay, local feed and not per dark. Local feed got that OG badge. Thanks. And the VIP. So thanks for everything, guys. I really appreciate you. So witness me, stupid clock app, certainly uncertain, local feed, not per dark, spoons. Congratulations, guys. Thanks for everything that you've done for Josh and for myself. Thanks for having my back. Thanks for having Josh's back. This all worked out for the best, and we're excited about it. We doubled the pay in a day, and got everything worked out pretty quickly, which was already ready whenever. So it was just a matter of time. And yeah, if the writing wasn't on the wall, Sneeko left 3 days before this. So you know, no harm, no foul. It is what it is. That's what happens with startups. If he doesn't think Josh is worth it, like that's listen. Let's just do the math, okay? Let's just do the math here. We're gonna do the math, okay? We're gonna do what Josh has been paid since May, which is all I can account for, okay? And then we'll get going to myprice.us/invite/world of t-shirts, which I passed by party and asked if we could do. So if that was the exit or the reason for our departure, well, why did you say that it was fine? So let's see. We're gonna do the math here. Let's count the weeks. Let's count the weeks. So we go from May 1st. This would be Josh. Mine was like, I think mine started in like at the end of May, if not June. So there was like 3 weeks where I wasn't, but it is what it is. So let's see, and some time in between. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. So 36 weeks for Josh. Times that by $90,000. Okay, so you could have either bought like a new BMW or gotten the content for your site. Like, I'm pretty sure the content was I mean, was it brought traffic to your site, dude. Like, um, Civic Clock Up. I don't think that I did. So then, let's see. I'm doing that now. How did that happen? Rules. No, you're on there. You got it. You got that and the VIP. You got both. Okay, so then so 36, so then minus 5 weeks, let's say 6 weeks, so 1,000 times 31. So it's 31,000 divided by we're just gonna do the day, so the 1,000, yeah. Again, let's see, 7, so 142. So let's say I got the 142 a day minus, let's say 110 at the cheapest for the hotel, okay? So that leaves me $32 to run the fucking live stream. $32, guys, a day. $32 a day is what I worked with since May 30th. Okay? So on that, budget is crazy to produce what we have. That's crazy. How much did Speed or what does Neon spend on traveling to all these places, dude? We've been in, let's see, since Chicago, which was the day before Christmas, Chicago to Tampa. No, Chicago to St. Louis, St. Louis to Tampa, Tampa to Fort Lauderdale to Miami and back. So we're in 5 cities plus now we're in Atlanta. So we've been in 6 cities since Christmas Day. It's the fucking 9th of January. And all this happened and no pay during Christmas. Like, we didn't get a Christmas bonus or nothing, guys. There wasn't even anything there. So, like, it's not even complaining. We saw the writing was on the wall, guys. It is what it is. Sneeko left 3 days before we did. Like, it is what it is. So 9, 10. So then, Danny, then we got to switch up the method here. So many mangoes. Why did Sneeko leave? Well, you could ask Party's brother. But whenever he was talking to Sneeko on live stream, he muted it. And then Sneeko said in the chat and Party's owner's chat to unmute, and he wouldn't unmute for 45 minutes. So I don't know. Waited and waited and waited, and I took all the hate this whole time for not having this or not having that, or you guys aren't live long enough. We didn't. I came out of pocket as much as I did. I mean, do you think that I obviously had to? We had to do other stuff to get by, to make the tour happen, and it's not even a big deal. Yeah, Malik. Hey, have fun with those guys. Thanks for revealing yourself. We don't care if you're in here or not. We'll see you never. Yeah, it wasn't enough. And for what we went and did, for how much, like, yeah, it's $32 a day. Now I still needed let's see, $100 deposit for 7 days if we were on the road. So how does the $32? Where's the fucking incidental price for the? Believe it or not, it was 15 to 20 hours a week. And you can say that all you want, but just go look at the VODs and the ones that like didn't get uploaded as well. All the colleges, I did the college out of pocket. I came up $4,000 out of pocket that I was told I was going to be repaid and didn't get repaid for. So I came out of pocket $4,000 to do the college tour and get us from A to B. So, um, I don't know what that was. I guess click back. Yeah. You guys wanted answers, and Party's brother was spreading bullshit as usual. So it's pretty easy. We didn't want him there anymore. He weighed down the boat. He even fell off of a fucking a a personal injury lawyer's yacht. Nobody else fell off the back of the yacht while it was backing up into the port but him. He never drove the boat either. Josh misspoke that day. He never drove the boat. He fell off of the boat. No, it wasn't his fault at all either. Your killer for the departure. I mean, he just talked shit every day for 5 hours about the show. So, I mean, he didn't have any kind of power at all. He was as surprised as anybody else. Because we're getting Josh's going. So we were happy to have you guys come in. Thanks for joining. We appreciate it. We're going to be on myprize.us/invite/world of t-shirts. And we're going to be giving you guys some SC to play through. We're excited about it. I'm not sure. I don't know what you speak about the owner of the app's brother. Who knows what could happen? I didn't want Josh to lose it because of that. Also, get moved out of position because of that. So if it was a trap, it didn't work, and now we can speak freely about it. So if anybody's got any questions about that, there's like some stuff weird stuff that I didn't want to go into, which I didn't agree with what he did, but we don't have to embarrass him. Although he's tried to embarrass me for the past 15 hours when he accomplished something. Listen, his last canon event was falling off the boat. Like, that was his last canon life event. He hasn't done or gone anywhere or done anything since at all. He's still talking about it. Yo, bro, that was a blur. Like, it didn't work out with you. See ya. Never. Or you could have came out in Chicago and done something about it, which you said you were nice and cozy in that basement that you're living at your parents'. So it is what it is. Does anybody have any questions? No, meme trader, we're airing things out, bud. And Josh is obviously checked out of this stream, so we're gonna get going. And just like sympathy farming his way into bed and stuff. He laid on the floor and then acted like he couldn't get to his room and needed a place to stay, even though he said he had a room. But I think he was sleeping in his car. But either way, the owner's brother. He can get his own place, or they can figure that out. I'm not responsible for where he sleeps. I fell asleep in my own bed. He sympathy farmed his way into the other. I got up. I was like, dude, get the fuck out of the room. I'm just giving them a place to stay. Like, and it was supposed to be a safe place where somebody wasn't gonna climb into their fucking bed. Like, it was just just wasn't proper at all. So, I guess they felt bad for him. Anyway, uh, let's see. Josh, what's going on?
Not much.
Yeah, he's just gone on and on and on and on and on and on about it, just feeding trash. I guess streaming thoughts or just reading chat. So we're just reading chat right now. We're gonna be at we're gonna have some cool stuff coming up, but it's gonna be on our time. So this is for free right now. So we don't owe anybody anything, but we will be doing cool live streams and we're excited about it. we're gonna try to stay away from the non-tent, so it'll hopefully just only be content, and we won't have to necessarily get hours in, which is 30 hours to have straight crash house a week. Like, guys, what the fuck? You see what an hour is? Like the other one the other night was an hour, so um. Demetrius Trump, yes, we will. There and myprize.us/invite/world of t-shirts. So we're gonna be heading over to my prize. We're gonna be giving out badges in the future. So I hope you guys will come back. And Josh would love to have you. I'd love to have you here. It's it's fun. It feels light. It feels good. We're excited to be here, praying for all you, and hope you guys had a good holiday, a Merry Christmas. It's a new year, and we're here on kick.com/world of t-shirts NYC. We're gonna move on over to myprize.us/invite/world of t-shirts. The let's see, where's that text at here? You guys have to use this invite in order to get the sweeps cash that is you can trade off for real money. So slash okay. All right, so guys, just go to that link. That's where it will be. Anyway, yeah, it's been cool being on here.
They are both just 19, still finishing high school, yet standing at the altar promising a lifetime to each other. The vows are simple, a little awkward, and very real, mixing jokes about flirting with honest gratitude and first love. They met years ago at a church retreat, held on to each other through adolescence, and now speak their
So you guys can head on over to that. That's where we'll be that's where we will be streaming the next hour or two. We're going to be in Atlanta tomorrow and then head on over to Charlotte, which we're excited about. You guys use that code so that I can give you the referral money. Laney Lover, I know it is, and kind of holding that back under a constraining contract, which he needs to get sent immediately. Yeah, chat, where should we go? What city are you in? Thanks, Super Clock app. Fluffhead, I understand that, but like there's been no Cicero. That's a good place. There's been people that say that I'm not going to set it up, dude. So he's gonna be himself or whatever. Oh, the Patriots game will be sick. I used to love them, man, with Brady, but they look like they got watching a fun Patriots this year. I think I like the Steelers, like Rodgers. I love an old. I love the dad, the grandpa quarterback aesthetic. Big Brett Favre, Kurt Warner, Tom Brady, Eli Manning. No, I'm just joking. Peyton Manning. Um, who else? Who's your guys' favorite quarterback? Love Gronk. Not a quarterback. Oh, Panthers game on Sunday would be lit. Brett Favre was the best, dude. I don't know about Aikman. I guess no. I can't like the Dallas Cowboys, bro. I like the Bills. I like the Eagles. I used to like the Rams. I can't really like them anymore. They screwed the city over. All right, here we go. Let's see. All right, so we're gonna be on myprize.us. Josh, can you come up and say goodbye to everybody so we can get the MyPrize stream
Okay.
started?
Bye.
No, here, come on up and let's.
Bye. Bye.
All right, I did ask Josh. Here, sit, bro. You gotta sit.
Bye. Bye.
We gotta go. We're gonna be on myprize.us/invite/world of t-shirts, which I asked if it was okay if we did that, and he said that Josh, we didn't consult with him. We did. Otherwise I wouldn't have done it. So I don't know. It is what it is. Thanks, guys. Love you all. Thanks for joining. It's been cool seeing you guys and explaining. It really wasn't that deep, bro. So if you've been watching that trash for hours, you're wasting your fucking time over there. He's not, Party's brother isn't saying anything that's relevant at all. He just is seething at his own irrelevance. We'll see you guys soon. And on myprize.us/invite/world of t-shirts. God bless.